Hey, what's up, guys? Sam with Slam here. Welcome back to another video. As you see the title, Blu-ray collection. My Blu-ray collection's not too big, but I always wanted to do a video of sharing my DVDs and my Blu-ray collection, give my thoughts about them. This ain't a full-on review. It's just what I thought about them, and why did I buy it for a reason? Because physical media is dying. Streaming's all up the ass. I mean, there's still got DVDs, but what I like to do is I like to go to the flea markets and get used DVDs. Yes, some of these DVDs may have some scratches on them. Some DVDs you get, for instance, for example, The Rock here. What reason why I got The Rock? Because it's the Criterion collection, but it's kind of scratched the fuck up. So that's kind of a little example. Sometimes you hit or miss, but always when you go to flea markets and stuff, always open your DVDs and check if they're any good or not. But yes, we are here for the Blu-ray section. This is not in any order. This is my Blu-ray collection. Not much compared to my DVD collection, but the first thing we got here is Hot Tub Time Machine. I've only seen this once. It's with John Cusack, Rob Carteret, Craig Robinson, Clark Duke, and Chevy Chase. It's time machine related comedies. Like I said, I want to try to do my movie review, even though I'm a shitty reviewer. I just like talking about the films, but the reason why I got this because I could have gotten DVD, but it's like fuck it. They had more bonus features and stuff. But also, I guess I love how it's time travel comedy at its finest, and let's just keep it going. But yeah, I've only seen this once. I think I've seen Time Machine 2. I want to get that too because even though John Cusack isn't in it, I think it's a very entertaining flick. Absolutely, I definitely recommend this film. But I just got this. I got this for I got $2.49. Ain't too bad, and the DVD's in nice condition. So that's cool to have in my collection. Let's keep on going with the time traveling here. Another thing I like to get is in packaging. Sometimes I like getting them in packaging still. This right here was a good damn deal. This was $3 for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I am in the lookout for Face the Music. Doesn't matter if it's Blu-ray or DVD. I don't care. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, another outstanding, funny flick. With Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves playing Bill and Ted, and you have the legendary George Carlin as Rufus. Just going back going back in time and the telephone pole and going through all the history and bringing them back. It's amazing. Bogus Journey. I've only seen this once. I've only seen that's what William Sadler as the Green Reaper. I always remember, the only thing I remember about this is the robots of Bill and Ted, A Bogus Journey at the end, and with God Gave You Rock and Roll by Kiss when they played it as their song. But I saw this in the plastic wrap for only $3. You had to get that. So that's all film there. We have Jackass 3D, which is amazing because it still has the 3D glasses. And I thought that, because it says Blu-ray plus DVD digital copy. Well, I thought this said digital copy, but it's the digital copy and the DVD where you can play the fucking 3D. I think it's awesome. Jackass 3. I also got the other Jackasses in DVD form, so I didn't care. I saw this and said I gotta pick it up. This came out when I was 20 years old. 20 years old, so 2010. Jackass at its finest. I mean, I grew up with Jackass. I grew up with Bam, Viva Bam, another series I'd like to get into, but Jackass 3, definitely, I've only seen this once, and I love the bonus features and outtakes and shit. I haven't really got that shit. But I'm on the lookout for all the Jackass 2.5s and 3s and all the other shit, so absolutely had to get this. Only got this for $3. Ain't bad for that. Remember, this is in no order. Probably one of the best comedies. This is probably one of my... I gotta figure out what my best top movies. Meatballs. And I think I got my crappy... God, they're probably in shitty condition. Oh, God, they are. I got a somewhat clean Meatballs because it has some shit on it. And I also have the DVD that's scratchier than hell. This is the special... The special edition one actually had more bonus features. All they have, there was actually a little documentary on this one. The regular Blu-ray, This has a commentary with Ivan Vetman before he passed away. But probably one of the best. This film, I mean, out of all the Meatball series, this is the best one because the other ones are not. The second one is the fucking weird E.T. alien kind of ripoff. I haven't seen the. Then the third one I've seen with Patrick, whatever the hell his name is. He was from. I forget. He's from Grey's Anatomy, and he was. I don't know, but this with Bill Murray. This is Bill Murray's also feature film, first feature film. Also has Chris Makepeace as Rudy. Probably has the best like duo, like adult and a child, or just that connection between Chris Makepeace and Bill Murray. This film, you feel like you're there. It's just one of those films like you just feel like you're part of the SATs. I love this film. I always go back to this film. It's always such a great film. If we win or if we lose, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I just love this shit. It's so fucking good these days. Good to have them in my collection. The Almighty The Crow. Without a doubt, I don't know how many times I've seen The Crow. I've seen this maybe 4 times, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it with my fiance. First time talking about The Crow with Brandon Lee here. The first time I ever watched this movie was first time I ever heard this is I borrowed this probably when I was like 7, 8 years old, or even before that. I remember the VHS cover with him walking, Believe in Angels, walking down like the corridor. And I vaguely remember Devil's Night at the very intro when I was younger. And my dad, you can't watch that, it's rated R. I love this film. It sucks that he died. Brandon Lee died this shit. And I seen the Cursed Films episode about this. And seeing that the death mask they did, or the replicate copy of Brandon Lee, that was some freaky, it was spooky shit. But one of the best vigilante, coming back from the dead, he gets killed, his wife gets raped, it's fucking, he comes back and asks for dead, so I mean, it kicks some ass. I fucking love this film. It's great to have the Blu-ray. Next we got up is Grown Ups. People shit on this movie and yada yada. This, to me, just like Meatballs, is another film that you feel like you're part of the story. You're part of the team, and I got this for $1.49. $1.49 for this. I keep seeing Grumps all the time. Grumps 2 is out there. Grumps 2 is okay, but it's not the original. I love the original, best one ever. Like I said, Ab Sandler, Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, Rob Schneider. It's just, you feel like you're there, and it's such a this came out almost 20 as well, I think. 2010. So, and I'm 34. Headed to be 34 now, but one of the best films that I feel like I'm there. People think, Ab Sandler's movie's cheesy. I don't give a fuck. I have the immaturity of a fucking 12-year-old, so I don't really give a fuck. It's an awesome flick. I love it. Better than Grumps 2. Next we got here is The Lost Boys. Another classic film another movie I used to borrow all the time as a youngster. I used to love Cry Little Sister. I always loved the cover of this shit. Kiefer Sutherland, Jason Patrick, Paige Patrick, I can say Jamie Gertz, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, Bernard Hughes, Edward Herman, and Dion West. It's got some cool badass features, documentaries and stuff. I actually seen the other shitty sequels they had, The Thirst and what was the second one? The Tribe, I think it was. But nobody can touch The Lost Boys. The vampires, and I like the soundtrack's amazing. So another must-have for the collection, the Blu-rays. My first Blu-ray. Well, these first 2 DVDs I'll get were the first Blu-rays I ever got. Tommy Boy. The Holy Schnikey edition. I don't know if it's still in good condition because I don't take care of much. I'm trying to take care of DVDs. I really don't take much care of shit. Chris Farley, David Spade. This is another film I haven't seen in a long time, but I was 5 years old when it's just Chris Farley is such a him and David Spade. I mean, this and Black Sheep. Black Sheep. I would love to find Black Sheep. DVD, Blu-ray don't matter to me. I mean, Chris Farley's just probably one. I wish he never died when I was 7 years old, but I've seen the dark side of the comedy, and it just sucks. It is substance abuse and all that other shit. But I love this film. This film cracks me up. Like I said, it's one of my first Blu-rays I ever got. Tommy Boy. Got some cool bonus features on there, so it's good. I love seeing that. And then we'll talk about the other DVD that I have. Damn, if I could put, or another Blu-ray I have. Because my Blu-ray, my DVD collection is going to take a lot of parts. Because my Blu-ray isn't that much long. It's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. This is the other DVD that I actually had the DVD before this. Probably somewhere in my closet, or maybe throw it away. But this, though, I haven't seen this film in a long time. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Like I said, this is probably one of the first DVDs I ever bought too. But when I got my Blu-ray player, I checked out. I got Tommy Boy and I got Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, which is probably. This is probably of all the I kind of want to get all of the Kevin Smith films. I might get Jersey Girl. I don't know, but out of all the films. I did like Clerks 2. I haven't seen. I've seen Clerks 2 in theaters. I've seen Clerks once. I had it on DVD. But out of all the Kevin Smith films, this is probably my favorite one. It's fucking stupid. It's fun as fuck, part of that. Probably possibly one of the best, like $7. I don't know how much I got this for. $7-10. This is Charles Bronson, baby. This is the Triple Threat Collection. This is Death Wish 2, Death Wish 3, Death Wish 4, The Crackdown. Now, the original Death Wish I've seen. It's okay. I'm not really too fond of Death Wish 1. It's okay. It's passable. Death Wish 2, which I've only seen bits and pieces before I got this, and I saw it and I checked it out. It's up there. I mean, I love Tommy Page. I think it's Jimmy Page did the music for the third and the second one, I think. Michael Winter also directed the Death Wish 2 and Death Wish 3, but the score that Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin, Yardbirds, Jimmy Page is like just a synthesizer, guitars, whatever. I fucking loved it. When they showed Bronson, they kind of recycled some of that music, maybe a little bit on Death Wish 3, because Death Wish 3, without a doubt, it's just crappy discs is what we have. This right here, though, I had on VHS. It was in a big ass clamshell. I got it from Days Video, the video store here in Marion, Indiana. It used to be back in the 90s and 2000. Well, it was before that, but my day, I was born in 1990. I used to go there a lot when I was like 7, 8 years old. I watched a lot of gruesome fucking shit. I think this is the first film I've seen like a rape scene at a young age, and I kept it to myself, but the violence in this shit, that's the thing, is my favorite. I always will put Death Wish 3 as one of my favorite. It is my favorite Death Wish, and with the damn thing was stupid. But Death Wish 4. Now I thought I saw this one, but I didn't. It was The Face of Fear, which was his last film, last Death Wish he did, which I think was not too good. He was the oldest in that series, but if I had to put the Death Wish series in order, I would put Death Wish 3 as number 1. I like The Crackdown. I mean, the Crackdown and Death Wish 2 kind of get a middle passe. I don't know. It can be either way. It don't matter. Crackdown or Death Wish 2. My least favorite's the original. No, my least favorite would be The Face of Fear or wherever it was. I don't know what it is, but I put Death Wish 3, 2 or Crackdown. It could be vice versa. It doesn't matter. Death Wish 1, and then the last one he ever did. I vaguely remembered it. One of the coolest Blu-rays I ever got was at the library had a sale. Library had our public library had a sale, and I saw this for $1. I saw this right here, the Batman, the DC Universe animated original movie Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and Part 2. I'm telling you what. If I find this in a DVD Blu-ray form of the full movie with all of them both together, I will definitely get it, because I think this is probably, this and then Killing Joke are probably the best Batman. Of the animated films, I put this right here, Dark Knight Returns, and The Killing Joke is my favorite DC animated films. I love them. Batman's great. It's amazing. Now we have this Blu-ray that I can't play at all. I can't play it all because it's I don't have a region-free DVD player or Blu-ray player. I may have got it because it's $3. I'm a horror fan. This is Dario Argento's Suspiria. This is probably one of the most gruesome fucking shits I've ever seen. All thanks to HouseOfHorrors.com. And, well, HouseOfHorrors.com / Bravo's scariest movie, 100 scariest movie, which was still the best horror movie montage show of all time. I remember watching that film, a TV show at my grandparents' house, and be scared to shit of the music and everything, because my grandparents upstairs was scary as fuck. But this is what got in that Suspiria and fucking Goblin. This is what introduced me to Goblin, I think. But I can't. It's a region free. I had this on DVD. I lost it. Kind of pissed me off a little bit, but it's fucking Suspiria. This horror movie doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's bloody as shit. You get beautiful women getting murdered in a beautiful fucking way. It's amazing. And then we have the last Blu-ray, or the last movie per se in Blu-ray, and that's The Punisher. This is the 2004's version. I've actually seen the original, the one they made with Dolph Lundgren. I like that one, and I also saw the one with Ray Stevenson, I think it is, or something like that. Warzone. I kind of want to get that. I haven't seen the series with John Brethnall or whatever, but this one was cool. I like this one with Tom Jane and John Travolta. I like the ending. And there's Kevin Nash as the Russian. Thomas Jane actually stabbed him in the movie, but I haven't seen this in a long time, but it's The Punisher, baby. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a huge wrestling fan. We have some of these Blu-rays from wrestling. We got The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. These are probably not even took care of. I know these are probably scratched the fuck up. As you can tell, it's smeared and shit. This is when I wasn't really taking care of my DVDs at all. And let's see what matches are on here. Are there any good matches on here? There's debut, breakdown, quit match. They actually have that match. The Backlash match. The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Backlash. I love that match. I am looking for some old WWE DVDs. Like No Way Out 2003 is probably the next one I want to get. I'll put him last. Let's do match this type. This is the first match type thing. And another crappy... don't take care of him. The Best of In Your House. The reason why I got this match, because it has probably the best 8-man tag of all fucking time. You got the Hart Foundation versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ken Shamrock, Goldust, and LOD. And I hope the intro's in there, but I don't think it is. But there's so many other In Your House matches. I hope that dang Buried Alive match is in here. Man, I don't think it is. Yes, it is. Undertaker vs. Mankind, Buried Alive in Market Square Arena. Had to get it. Need to take care of it more. Yeah, but it's just great to have these DVDs. We got Triple H, the King of Kings. I've only watched this maybe once or twice. What kind of matches they have in here? You got some good matches on here I like. Ooh, the Power Trip. I wish they had his Royal Rumble. Yeah, I don't have it. It's stupid as hell, but Triple H, one of the best, you know. And then we have the last three, which these last three here, we got CM Punk, the best of the world. another one of the best just before he left, and he's back now. I'm going to have CM Punk because one of my favorites. He's like my new favorite. He's my favorite. If I had to say my favorite current wrestler, CM Punk. I mean, he's the straight edge version of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Mankind, one of my favorite documentaries, and this is things too. I want to get the A&E documentaries, and Mankind. This one's good too. But I do want to get the A&E Legends biographies. And last but not least, I mean, what can I say? This one of the best. This is one of the best documentaries of all time. I had the DVDs, and actually gave it to my buddy Tito. But this right here, and also his A&E biography, you can actually find his A&E biography on YouTube for free, I think, on the biography YouTube channel, A&E or whatever. But outstanding, fucking standing. I don't know what matches there are in here. Oh, I can't. I lost the booklet. But yeah, so guys, that is the Blu-ray section. Not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 Blu-rays compared to all of this shit. There's DVDs in the section here. Got all these we'll be doing soon. I don't know when I'll be doing these, but they're going to be certain parts. Like right here, it's already 20 minutes. I might do a 20-minute video of just what I can do certain parts and yada yada. So thank you guys again to seeing my Blu-ray collection. I'm going to go actually thrift shopping again Saturday, tomorrow actually. Going to go, well actually later today, I'm actually going to go and Goodwill and pick up some Johnny Carson stuff, because I'm a big Johnny Carson mark. I'm a big Carol Burnett show mark. Watched it at my grandparents' house and yada yada. So, but yes, hopefully soon. I don't know when I will be doing the DVD collection, and it's gonna be a lot of parts on that one. And I kind of want to archive. It's just gonna be hard as hell to alphabetize. It's not gonna be in order, but on my laptop, I want to archive all my DVDs so I can see. Hey, I can look in the bin, yada yada. So, thank you guys whoever watches these videos. I'm trying to be more entertaining. I'm not trying to be negative on this other shit. Because my YouTube, I vent, frustrate, and talk about my life, and sometimes I hate it. But right here is very positive. So, thank you guys who were watching my videos. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.